Welcome to my YouTube channel English Classroom with Poonam Teacher, where knowledge never ends. If you like my videos, then like, share and subscribe.
Welcome students. Today we are going to learn clauses. There are three types of clauses: noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. In this video we are going to learn clauses part 1, noun clause and adjective clause. And in our next video we are going to learn adverb clauses in detail. So let's start our noun clause and adjective clause. Clauses. A clause is a group of words complete in meaning or not. It has a subject and predicate of its own. Sometimes it's giving us a full meaning and sometimes incomplete meaning. We can also call it a sentence. मतलब clause भी आपका एक तरह का sentence ही है. Clause is having the two types, independent clause and dependent clause. Independent clause is known as your main clause and dependent clause is known as your subordinate clause. As per the name, independent clause is independent, which one is complete meaning by itself. उसका अपना खुद का एक meaning है. And your dependent clause is depend on main clause for its meaning. जो मेन क्लॉज पे डिपेंड है अपने मीनिंग के लिए. अगर आपके सेंटेंस में वन मेन क्लॉज इज देयर, देन इट इज योर सिंपल सेंटेंस. इफ टू और मोर मेन क्लॉजेस आर देयर एंड दोज आर जॉइंड बाय द कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, it will become your compound sentence. We can call it as the coordinating clauses. One main clause and one or more if dependent clauses are there, then it will become your complex sentence. In complex sentence, we can find out main clause and subordinate clause. Subordinate clause is having the three types: noun clause, adjective clause and adverb clause. Means we are doing clauses with our subordinate clause. If your subordinate clause is functioning as the noun in your complex sentence, it's your noun clause. If your subordinate clause is functioning as the adjective, it's your adjective clause. And if your subordinate clause is functioning as the adverb in your subordinate clause, then it's your adverb clause. Let's learn first noun clause. Noun clause does the work of a noun in a complex sentence. It contains its own subject and predicate. It asks the question what to the main clause to get the subordinate clause as the answer. We can find out the subordinators. Subordinators are one kind of the conjunctions who are creating your subordinate clause. Generally, that, what, who, how, such kind of subordinators we can find out in noun clause. Let's see the examples. I knew that I must tell this man truth. If I'll ask the question by what to our main clause, which one is I knew? What I knew? What answer I am getting? That I must tell this man truth. So, that I must tell this man truth is your subordinate noun clause, or you can just call it as the noun clause. In our second sentence, Elizabeth informed the William that she wanted to move. Elizabeth informed the William, your main clause. That she wanted to move is your subordinate clause. If I'll ask a question by what Elizabeth informed the William? That she wanted to move. So we got subordinate clause as the answer when I ask question by what to our main clause verb. Let's see more examples. His problem is how he could convince his father. If I'll ask the question by what? What is his problem? What answer I got? How he could convince his father. So his problem is your main clause, and how he could convince his father. Which one is function? Ask the noun. So this one is your noun clause. Life is what we make it. In this sentence, what we make it? Our subordinate clause. Life is our main clause. What the life is? What we make it. We are getting as the answer. What we make it. So what we make it is your noun clause, and life is main clause. Why he is left is a mystery. What is a mystery? Why he is left. So why he is left is your noun clause, and subject is missing. It is a mystery. This one is your main clause. It is not always possible. Each time your subordinate clause will come afterwards. Sometimes your subordinate clause is coming at the starting and it is doing the function of a subject. Now other sentences which we have seen before, there your subordinate clause is functioning as the object or complement. No one knows who he is. What no one knows? Who he is. Now we can find out. No one knows is your main clause, and who he is your noun clause. Students, so we have taken so many examples of noun clauses. Let's move and let's learn our next clauses. Those are adjective clauses. Adjective clause. Adjective clause does the work of an adjective in a complex sentence. It has its own subject and predicate like the noun clause. It describes the noun or pronoun in the main clause. It asks the question which to noun or pronoun in the main clause. In noun clause, we were asking the question by what to the verb. But here we are going to ask the question which to whom, noun or pronoun in the main clause. In this clause, you can find out the subordinators like which, who, whom, that, where, etc. He died in the village where he was born. In this sentence, he died in the village is your main clause. Where he was born is your subordinate clause. And before your subordinate clause, we can find out the village, the noun village. Which village? Where he was born. So where he was born is your subordinate adjective clause. In second sentence, he took me to a room which had a gramophone in it. He took me to a room is your main clause, which had a gramophone in it. This one is your subordinate adjective clause because it qualifies a noun, a room. Which room? Which had a gramophone in it. Let's see the more examples. People who eat too much die early. In this sentence, only people is not your main clause. People die early is your main clause, and who eat too much is your subordinate clause. Who eat too much? People. Which people? Who eat too much? So we are getting the answer if we are asking the question by which to our noun. And so who eat too much is our adjective clause. The bag which has a broken handle is mine. Now students, according to you, which is your main clause? The bag is mine is your main clause, and which has a broken handle is your subordinate clause. Which has a broken handle? The bag. Which bag? Which has a broken handle. So We are getting more information about the bag in our subordinate clause. So, which has a broken handle is your adjective clause. In fifth number sentence, this is the house that Jack built. Which house? That Jack built. So, that Jack built is your adjective clause, and this is the house is your main clause. Let's see the difference between adjective and noun clause. Most of the time you are confused, it's an adjective clause or it's a noun clause. We'll see what is the difference in between them. It is not known who has written this book. It is not known main clause. Who has written this book is your subordinate clause. Now we'll try to ask question by what? What is not known? Who has written this book? It's possible. And we are getting our subordinate clause as the answer. So this is your example of noun clause. This is the girl who came first in the class. What is the girl? No getting answer. So definitely it is not your noun clause. Which girl? Who came first in the class. So who came first in the class is your adjective clause. We can find out that both the subordinate clauses started with who. But in first sentence it's functioning as the noun clause, and in second sentence it is functioning as adjective clause. Let's see the third number sentence. I believe that everything happens for a reason. What I believe? I am getting the answer that everything happens for a reason. So which clause? Definitely it's your noun clause. And last sentence, the tiger that was angry snarled at me. That was angry is your subordinate clause. Which tiger? That was angry. And so I am getting the answer when I am asking the question by which to our noun tiger. And this one is the example of your adjective clause. So students, we have seen the difference between noun clause and adjective clause. I hope these clauses are clear.